see a lot of people these days wondering, should I travel abroad? Should I go there? I don't know what to expect. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Christy. I'm so happy that you joined this video. I will be giving a few tips on traveling abroad, studying abroad, or just moving abroad for a few years, and if that's a good idea or not, because I see a lot of people these days wondering, should I travel abroad? Should I go there? I don't know what to expect. When should I do it? All these questions. And honestly, I'm going to respond to you right away. I think if you're thinking about traveling abroad, you should do it. You should just do it, try planning for it, and go ahead and just have that experience for yourself. Because I know it's such a unique experience. I had a similar experience myself. But for me, I grew up abroad. And it's funny because it wasn't actually my decision to do it. I did it because my parents worked overseas, so I basically grew up abroad all my teenage years. I lived in 4 countries, and I had to switch cultures each time, adapt myself to any culture each time, and basically meet new people, meet new friends, go to new school. And honestly, thinking about it, it was such a unique experience, such a beautiful experience, because most people grow up in one country and then only adapt themselves to one culture, which is their culture. But for me, I had to adapt myself to different cultures. And I can honestly say this has made such a beautiful impact on me, and on the way I think, on the way I see life, on the way I perceive different things, So if you're thinking about doing it, go ahead and do it. So here's a few tips that I would give you if you're about to move abroad or just travel abroad for a few months. The first thing I would say is expect something different. Yes, expect something different than what you're used to, because remember, you're going to a new country, a different culture that may be super different from what you're used to, and they probably speak a different language than what you speak, have different slangs, the food is different, the music is different, so you shouldn't be afraid of what's different. So that's the first thing to remember. Don't be afraid to try something new, because depending on the country you're going to, it's probably going to be something very different, like from what you're used to. Second thing I will tell you is to expect to learn the language. That's very important. And when I'm saying to learn, I'm not saying that you have to know everything about the language, but let's say a few words about it. Let's say, for example, you know how to ask for help, or just things that will kind of like are able to initiate a conversation. That'll be very useful. So when you get to the country, you're not surprised, you're not shocked, you're not disappointed because like you don't find anyone that can help you in a situation. So it's good to know a few things beforehand, and it's good to to listen actually, like to a few things in the language, in order to while you're in the country, continue to learn the language by watching the TV shows there. Or maybe go to some events there that you'll be able to catch on and meet new people. Like force yourself, challenge yourself, like to really learn their language. Also, I think it's very important to make research before you go there, and make research about the neighborhoods there, which area is safe, which area is not, or their favorite places there, the most beautiful touristic places there, so you have a list on where to visit where you go. And also, like if you're planning to move there, which is why I spoke about the safest church, it's important to search the safest neighborhoods there, so you can know like where to stay, where not to stay, where not to spend much time in, or just like where to go in general. And also I think it's very useful to make some research about the currency there, to know like to like plan accordingly for the money there, if it's gonna be better for you, or if it's gonna have to be like gonna lower like the way of living. Check out the different prices and all of that. I think it's very useful. And also I will say, make your journey there exciting, adventurous, and memorable. And I think it's if you go there, like, it's for a reason. I think you have to take the best of the time, especially like if you really love the place that you're in. Even if you don't really like the place, try to make it the best for yourself, because know that you're doing it for yourself, you're not doing it for people. It's something that you're trying to remember, trying to explore. And after that, you're gonna go out there with an experience and tell other people about it, like, oh hey, I went to this place, or this is what happened there, this is what I went through there. So you're always able to share a story with others, and that's very useful. That's what you're gonna gain from that. And lastly, I would say like to always adapt yourself to their culture, learn those slangs so you understand, and also like try to adapt like to their way of living, their way of going in the culture. And so it's gonna make your journey like even more better. Like don't stay at home, like really like try to make friends and communicate with them. Try to say the words that you learned, and really like adapt yourself to their culture. And yeah, that's it guys for today. Overall, I think traveling abroad is such a important experience, such a unique experience, to be able to live in another country and tell other people about it afterwards. So thank you, and remember to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next video.